had those days, even weeks where nothing seems to go right. I have been so stoked to just like pop online, do a live feed, and do my Sephora and my Tarte unboxing. But yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work on my laptop, it doesn't work on my iPad, and it doesn't work on my iPhone. I literally just did this 8-minute session, which you won't find because I deleted it. And I got all zhuzhed up, put on my new earrings, had everything ready to go, thought, oh well, if I can only do it on my phone, I'll just do it on that little screen. And there I was, I looked fine, I was chatting to myself, nobody was jumping into my live session, but this last one was 8 minutes. Okay, so here I am. I see my, myself, the video that you would see, and I'm waiting for people to like chime in on my live session. Anyways, after 8 minutes, there was nobody. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm like, I'll try later tonight. And of course, I let that one go to my videos without deleting it because it had me on there. So even though there was no users, then people would know that I was going to try pop in tonight for a live session. So I sat downstairs and I watch all of you guys and all my friends on YouTube. I watch all of you guys on TV. You can just download the YouTube app and then you just go on TV and literally you watch them like, I think YouTube is meant to be, which is like free TV. So I thought, oh, I'll watch my video on YouTube. OMG, you guys. Like, I don't know what happened to the picture, but my face came on like super stretched out. But I could not, because that's not what it looked like on my phone. So I could not stop laughing. Like I laughed so hard, you guys. And then I finally realized this live session thing is probably never going to happen. So here we are. It's a Thursday. It's one of my days off from work this week. And I'm posting and uploading my Sephora and Tarte unboxing. And I am so bummed that I could not share this live because I love the interaction. Am I missing something, or do you have to have 1,000 subscribers now to go live? If anybody knows, please leave a description or comments down below. Anyways, having said that, here we are. I had a good old chuckle at my own expense, but didn't want to put you through it. I briefly thought, just for funsies, I should leave the video on. And then I thought, the next time I try go live, nobody's even going to bother if I do that. So I'll try figure it out from my end, girls. But in the meantime, if you're interested in what I got in my little Sephora and Tarte online shopping unboxing, then just continue watching this video. All right, so I've got my box. So just a few things, not tons of like makeup stuff. So the first new thing that I bought that I wanted to share with you is the Clinique Pep Start, and this is their 2-in-1 exfoliating cleanser. And I had really not heard anything about it, haven't really seen any lots of reviews anyways, but I went on the Sephora website and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna see what the reviews say, and not the first 5 or the first 10. Like I scroll through, I look at the negative ones, what do they say, I look at the really positive ones, and then I take somewhere in the middle. But more than on one occasion, 1 or 2 or 3, I think, of the Sephora users called this Clinique 2-in-1 exfoliating cleanser the holy grail of cleansers. They said they had really sensitive skin and it wasn't drying, and the granules, the silica that's actually in here, was just so fine, and they didn't find it to be a really harsh scrub like so many of them are. And I was like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't want any more cleansers. I'm like, flag is waving, because I'm like, holla girlfriend, I'm done with the dry facial foams and cleansers that just completely dry out the, natural pH level of my skin. I'm done with that. It's winter. I'm like, I really like Clinique, so I'm going to give that a shot. And so far, it's definitely not drying. I can tell you that right off the bat. I've used it for about a week now. Definitely not drying. Really nice. Doesn't have a super strong chemical smell to it, which is really nice. The color of it there, it's like a sort of orange. It has lovely smell to it. It has very, very fine, just granules of silica, like I said. It gives you such a lovely cleanse, and then basically you just wash it off. Next thing that I purchased in my Sephora online shopping was the Urban Decay, the All-Nighter Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Now, if you've seen any of my videos, the only setting spray, well, there's two that I've used, but I don't consider the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin setting to be a setting spray, but I guess in essence it really is. I have always used my MAC Fix Plus and loved it. It's a true staple. As you can see, it's almost at the end. Maybe even time to do a empties favorites. But having said that, I was like, you know, there was like MAC put out the lavender and they put out the coconut oil and the rose water one. And I thought, yeah, maybe I'll go replace one. But I thought, you know what? This has been talked about over and over and over again. And yes, it's a ridiculous amount of money. It's $40 for this, which is the 4 fluid ounce of the setting spray by Urban Decay. But, you know, I'm not going to use this on a daily basis. You know, I do believe that it has really excellent technology for cooling the skin and for just setting your makeup and just kind of locking it right in. So if you have one of those days where you just need to run around, but you want that makeup to be set in place, then you want to get yourself some of that Urban Decay All-Nighter. I wouldn't be the first, certainly won't be the last to say that it is like really great, but my first bottle, so I'm really excited about that. I've sprayed it on. It's definitely got a stronger scent than the MAC Fix Plus, but it sure held on to my makeup. So yeah, I'm really excited about, you know, using that some more. All right, the next product that I purchased online was the Benefit, the Porefessional. I always say Porefessional. Like so annoying. It's the Porefessional Pore Primer by Benefit, and you're all familiar with it. I love it. I love that silicone-y, you know, kind of velvety feel. And at first time I purchased it, I wasn't really keen on the smell. Now I'm completely addicted to the smell. To me, it smells really fresh and lovely, but frankly, I love that. So I have tried a few primers. I keep coming back to the Benefit, so I thought I would just restock. Okay, the next product that I purchased was this one. So I had the Sephora just in-store brand solid brush cleanser, and I decided to get the Blender Cleanser Solid, but this is in the Chill Swirl. And if you're not familiar with the brush solid cleansers, it really is just a very mild bar, like a soap bar, really. This is the blue, what they call the Cool Swirl, but it has this beautiful essential lavender oil swirled into there. So it just, like if you don't really like chemical smells, but you're really big into lavender, then you will love the actual Cool Swirl by the Blender Cleanser. And the best part is, of course, it's great for travel because it comes in its own little jar with a lid on it, but it also has this little rubber, it looks like a sponge inside. On one side, you probably can't see, it has a little butterfly, but it has raised ridges. So basically you would just flip that up like that in the lid, and then when you have your brushes wet, you get them wet, you swirl it into your cleanser, and then you just gently sort of swirl it onto the little butterfly with the raised edges, and it'll get it all out. And when you're done cleaning your brushes, you set them aside, and then you don't put your swirl back in the jar, you just take it out, and then on the other side of the butterfly, you flip it, it has these ridges, and you put the ridges up, you put your soap bar on top. Do you see what's happening here is it sits on the ridges, air gets underneath, you just let it dry out. You don't put, obviously, soap into a jar with water. You let it dry out, and then it just completely dries. And then you flip it upside down, and you stow, and you go. So anyways, I thought that was a really cool little thing. It was very multi-use, and again, that beautiful essential lavender oil that is in the, oh, excuse me, I was calling it the Cool the cool swirl, the chill swirl. It's called the chill swirl, not the cool swirl or whatever I was calling it. Anyway, so I got that. It was also my birthday at the beginning of March, and so Sephora was like, please, girlfriend, pick up your birthday gifts. So this year we had the choice of the Glam Glow or the Bite Beauty kit, and I got the Bite Beauty kit, which I thought was really nice. I'm really big on Bite Beauty, and I thought it was a really fun little makeup kit. If you haven't seen it, I will show you. It was a 3-parter, so you do get the Agave lip scrub, the famous Bite Beauty Agave, what's wrong with me? Bite Beauty Agave lip scrub. There you get that, and you get the scrub and then the conditioning balm, so that was nice. And then you also get these 2 little travel size lipsticks. So you get this one here. I'm not even sure what color it is, but I love these colors, and I just love Bite Beauty. So there you have that beautiful, rich, and it's almost like a cream matte, one of those nice comfort-wearing mauve lipsticks, which is really nice, in the typical cute little Bite bullet. And then they also had this one, and oh good lord, I don't know, I can't even read what that says, but it's in that beautiful, it's a little bit lighter, again in the mauve family, but just a little bit warmer. And again, it is a beautiful cream matte, which I love, and it's in kind of like, you know, a crayon format, which is really, really handy. And again, they're just so handy for stow-and-go items. You throw those in your bag, and you are good to go, girlfriend. You are good to go. So anyways, I thought that was a really cool little option for birthday gifts, so I got that thrown in as a little extra. And I'm just going to show you a few other things. I purchased this, which you're like, okay, so how exciting is, you know, tweezers. But these are the Sephora false eyelash tweezers, because yes, believe it or not, I actually do wear false eyelashes, and I enjoy wearing them. But they are a little bit of a hot damn to try put on. And yeah, I used my Tweezerman tweezers. Try saying that 10 times. But I've used that, but I was destined to get this lovely little tool here that's nice, ergonomic shape to it. Has these round picker-uppers, so you basically pick up your lashes. You know, you can apply glue because you just hold it, and you can apply your glue and wave it around till it gets tacky. The best part is you're not putting towards your eye a really sharp, very sharp tweezers, because let me tell you, if you're not paying attention, it might get ugly. So yeah, you can literally just put them with these curved tops, and then it also has this interesting it almost looks like a little spatula or shovel at the end, but it is actually called a spatula, and that's for when, you know, sometimes when you put them on, you'll get a little bit of lift if you haven't put enough glue on the ends or in the middle. And then you can put some glue and then, you know, add pressure with the spatula right to the false eyelash. So it is, again, another multi-purpose tool. And if you really want to get into wearing false eyelashes, but you're really, you know, leery like me about, you know, putting some sharp objects near your eyeballs, because let's face it, we've got to protect our eyes, then might I suggest this, which is basically, what do they call it? It's the Sephora Bullseye Lash Applicator tool, and it's really awesome. I've wanted to pick it up several times before, but you know, when you have a little budget, then you don't want to be buying tools, unless you're like me, you don't want to be buying tools, you want to be buying makeup. But this time I was like really enjoying my false eyelashes, and I was like, I'm done with trying to put them on with the tweezers. So Bullseye Lash Applicator by Sephora. The thing I purchased online was one of the Sephora's new lipsticks they launched, the $10 lipsticks, and I believe the color that I got was number 6, and it's one of their satin creams. It is like the perfect nude. Is that not the perfect nude? Love that. I'm really excited to use that. I don't have tons of truly nude lipsticks. I've got lots of mauvey type lipsticks, berry lipsticks, a few red lipsticks, but not tons of the nude ones. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm only super excited. I know you'll be like rolling your eyes like, really? Really? But I was super excited because I am in Canada and we do not get Shape Tape. That's right, we don't get Shape Tape. If you want Shape Tape, you go to the United States, you go buy Shape Tape. Or you go to Tarte.com and you order the Shape Tape and then you pay for the shipping and possibly the customs charge. Luckily, I didn't have to pay for either because after you order so much, you know, then you get free shipping. And guess what? Nobody charged me a customs charge. I was like, what? Because everything I've ever purchased from the States, I've had to pay $20, $30 in customs fees. Like for the most ridiculous things. Like I bought shoes for work that I need and they came from a US company and I had to pay on top of it $40 in custom fees. Yes, I said $40. It's crazy. But anyways, I was super excited about my Shape Tape. So I finally got it. I finally got to use it. And yes, I can say without a doubt that I love how much coverage the Shape Tape actually gives you. And I was a little leery. I was like, you know, I'm seeing a lot of 20-year-olds, seeing a lot of 30-year-olds putting it on, but I'm like, is it for the 50-plus gal? Because I've got some bags, I got some fine lines, I got some wrinkles, and I don't want them all settling in, you know, whatever makeup I have and just making me look even that much older. And, you know, some people said, yes, it's really great. It's great coverage, really opaque, really awesome, easy to blend, but it'll settle into fine lines and wrinkles unless you hydrate. So I heard your warnings, girlfriend. I made sure that I had a nice eye cream on nice clean skin, nice and hydrated, drinking lots of water, doing all the right things. And so far I have to say I have not seen that it's settling into any fine lines and wrinkles. I only use it very sparingly because, you know, it's a huge big bottle. I mean, look at it. So I think that if you're interested in doing it, then you do what the Natalie, the makeup diva from Montreal, told me, which is go to the Tarte.com website and sign up for the newsletters, and then the first newsletter they'll send you, they give you 20% off. So that was awesome. So I got that for myself. I got that in the color Fair. I think Fair Neutral is usually what I get. And of course, I don't need to show you, of course, the big giant doe foot applicator. But it's really nice if you can just kind of get into the corners. And like I said, just using it sparingly. And it blends out with a nice little damp beauty blender like a dream. I am absolutely loving it. I've been wearing it for about a week now. And then the one day I didn't wear it, I just thought, wow, I just look really tired. Like, what's wrong? Because it was a day off. It was because I didn't have my Shape Tape. So I'm really, really loving it. But the next thing that I saw on the Tarte website, I was like, how have I never seen this before? I don't know. I mean, like I watch quite a lot of YouTube, but I'd never seen it before. And it is this beautiful little baby. This is the Tarte High Performance Naturals Paddle to Perfection Foundation Brush. Wait till you see it. It's really, really cute. Now, I know what some of you are going to say, because if you use retinol, you know, a lot of you don't like using the foundation brushes because you don't want to be like, you know, rubbing against the skin and sort of, you know, flaking off all those dry skin cells. I totally get that. I mean, everybody has a preference for how they want to apply their makeup. I have always applied mine with my, you know, some type of beauty blender. So currently using this beauty blender that I got, and that was from Laritzi. But whether you're using a sponge, a velour puff, your hands, whatever, I just thought I have to try this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful little paddle foundation brush from Tarte. It is so soft and it is so dense. And just look at how pretty it is. I have not used it yet because I am waiting, in case you've missed, that to get one of these beautiful high-end foundations, and I'm going to use my paddle brush with this high-end foundation, and I'm going to do maybe a video where I do half my face with the paddle brush and half with the beauty blender, and then see how this little puppy actually performs. But I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and really it's not that big, but it's just big enough to cover all of the geographic area that is going to have to be put on my face. But I just thought it was so pretty. Just love all the details. So if you're looking for kind of a new paddle foundation brush, then check out that one, the High Performance Tarte Paddle Foundation Brush. Never even heard about it, and super excited to use it. That is it, girlfriends. That's kind of the extent of my little unboxing of my online shopping from Sephora and Tarte.com. And oh, and you may be noticing, or you're just like staring at my fabulous little new earrings. Of course, tassels are all the rage, need I tell you. You've probably seen thousands of them. But anyways, I got these on my birthday, and you know, if you know me, you know I absolutely love blue. I just thought they are so precious and they are so cute. Unfortunately, if you're in the States, you can only order these earrings online at simons.com, SIMONS.com. I'll leave the links down below. They have amazing clothes. They have amazing jewelry and accessories and earrings, and I love to go there and kind of treat myself. They're not even heavy. They're really just fun and cute, and I would think they would even look even more amazing with a crisp white blouse or shirt. They're just if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, and please let me know what some of your favorite products that you recently purchased from Sephora or Tarte have been. And if you're new to the AbFab channel, well then you know what to do. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen. As you full well know, it won't cost you any money, and then you can come back week after week and hang out where we'll talk about all things to do with makeup and fun. And until then, you guys, I hope, as I always say, have an absolutely fabulous week. Bye for now. Mwah.